When enemy hero deals damage, 30% chance to apply poison to the target. Okay. First time a hero takes unblocked damage each turn, apply dodge and heal them for 1. And then apply rage. Yep. More often than not, all characters feel like DPS in some shape or form, which I like and hate at the same time. Yeah, I appreciate that every character has a way in which they can be a meaningful damage source on your team. I think for the most part, that's probably good design. But, I mean, obviously I need to, like, spend more time playing certain characters, and I haven't spent any time with some of the characters. But, you know, here we are. Oh. Okay, so you're blocking, you're attacking, that's fine. Oh yeah, I totally spaced out that I only have 1 energy. Well, that was a mistake, but that's fine, it's not a big deal. I take a little bit of damage, I heal 1, I gain dodge, who cares? The reason why I hate it is due to some attacks / passives are bound to the roll, which is just annoying. I can understand why, but still. Yeah, I mean, yes. You are attacking again, or I can just kill you. So we're just going to kill you. And then you're going to poison out. And there we go. Woo! Hero gains block each turn. Another defend is a thing, but we already got it up to rank 3. Deal 5 piercing to a random enemy 5 times. Yeah? I mean, I'll take it. Like, it's fine. It's obviously meant to work with rage. It's very expensive, and I'm not sure that the higher mana skills are balanced as well as they should be yet. But again, that's fine. And that's also sort of a snap judgment. I haven't played with all of the skills, and I haven't played with most of the skills that much, obviously. Anyways, regardless, we need to be applying rage, and we need to be applying poison. Is that 50 damage to 1 enemy or 5 randomly targeted 10 damage attacks? Feels ambiguous. It is neither of those technically. What it is it is 10 5 damage attacks that are all randomly targeted. But it also means that since it's 10 separate attacks, it is applying rage on all of them. So it is a huge force multiplier as long as I can start stacking some damage buffs. It also means that we'll have a chance to be applying poison with every attack. Corruption too, yes. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, it's a great force multiplier. As long as we can actually get that rolling. But again, it also costs 4 energy, which is a lot. Also, we're going to block, because I remember correctly this time that I only have 1 energy. Okay, and then you're doing that, that's fine. We'll give you rage, I guess. Okay. That's not going to kill. That's fine. Unfortunately, the Embolden is not off of cooldown yet. And so I can't use that this turn. And there we go. Yeah, I don't have enough for the Embolden and this, so we'll do this. And we'll most of the way murder him. And then he's super dead next turn. Especially because this just pierces. And so his armor means nothing as we massively overkill him. Still have the interaction between Meg Mama and Pause. The Durkos Flame Wreath from Pause is just so good. Meg Mama now has a passive that states when it's attacked, dealing piercing damage is just funny. Yeah, I have no idea what Meg Mama does. I haven't looked at her kit in any detail yet. Because we can't unlock her yet. Deal 1 × 2 to target enemy and apply weak. Okay. It's pretty expensive. Again, obviously meant to combo with like Rage. It's fine. I don't love it. When any skill is refreshed, 30% chance to deal poison to an enemy. Don't like super care. Yeah, I'll take Corrosive Challenge, I guess. I don't like super love it, but here we are. Well, so be it. Give me that sweet, sweet shopkeeper life. Choose a relic. I will take the piggy bank and start gaining gold. For whatever reason, self-damage counts as being attacked. I just love that, as it leads to silliness. I mean, it is a little weird that that's the case, but I do appreciate, at least to some degree, that that's the case. Like, what I like best about this game is it allowing me to create powerful synergies. I do wish the game were perhaps a little harder to actually require those powerful synergies, but again, that's what like an Ascension mode is for. Also, I'm still a little angry that we lost the last run because that was dumb, but fine, whatever. So this is the guy that explodes after a while, but we should be able to kill him in time, hopefully. Maybe not. Yeah, I maybe misunderstood how much health he has. Okay. Well, that at least did a fair chunk of damage. Yeah, we should be fine. Because yeah, it's not going to be quite enough. Really needed you to do slightly more. I mean, you're already doing a lot, so I can't really ask too much. Yeah, unfortunately, that puts you down to 13 and you'll have 27 poison, but it's not going to be enough. Also, the fact that he explodes at the start of turn, unless I misunderstand it, this means that it's going to explode at the end of my next turn. But the way that I read this is that he's going to explode at the beginning of my next turn, which means I'll have no block on, because there's no way that I can have block at the start of the turn. So, whatever, here we are. Yeah, he goes down to 6. Yeah, and then he just explodes. I take damage. Whatever. Great. That was not a good fight for me. Two friendly fire target hero, they gain rage. Yes, we want that pretty badly. Yeah, we definitely want that. Cannot be blocked when hero takes friendly fire. Any bonus damage, rage, corruption is not applied. And I believe Pyropause thing specifies that it's only the first friendly fire they take in a turn. So if I make this so it can refresh, we could either be hitting each character or we'd be hitting the same person multiple times, but they would be taking actual meaningful damage, kind of. Poison applied by heroes is increased by 1 whenever an enemy dies. Spread their poison evenly across other enemies. Not bad. We're still going to take the Flame Wreath, but that is appealing to a degree. Anyways, we'll do that, and that moves there, because it does actually matter who's got the ability now. Because I have to be applying rage to a single target. First time a hero takes unblocked damage each turn, apply 1 dodge and heal them for 1. Personally, as a casual player, I do find it off that the hardest moment in the run is stage 2, as more often than not, if you can get past a lizard monkey, you have very, very good odds of finishing. Yeah, I mean, a lot of deck builders have that sort of problem where the end of the run is not the hardest part. For a multitude of reasons. But especially the ones that don't rely on, like, well, specifically I was thinking of like Spell Rogue and this game where you're not actually drawing from your deck, and so you have much less RNG. Well, you essentially don't have RNG, or at least very little RNG in the battle itself. It's not entirely the case. What I'm trying to say is you always have your abilities available. So you have a lot more determination on how your turns play out. So as you get further in the run and you have more control over what your slate of abilities looks like, yeah, it can sort of trivialize a lot of the fights. But yeah. I don't know. I do think having Zone 2 be the most difficult is at least better than having Zone 1 be the most difficult, which is how it is in, like, Spell Rogue. If this went down in cost, I'd be a lot more in favor of it. Extra crit chance is maybe worth it. Do I want Siphon Seed? I'm vaguely in favor of it just because of Fungas's passive or his ability, whatever the one that gives us a chance to apply poison whenever we attack. I believe that is his actual passive. Yes. Oh, and I hope this doesn't apply to Friendly Fire. If that does, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, whatever. Just curious what your thoughts about the Twitch integration. I have not looked up what the Twitch integration is for this game yet whatsoever. So, currently no opinion, but if you'd like to explain to me what the Twitch integration is for this game, I will give you my thoughts. Let's just buy Precision. I don't know if we really want it long term, but I'll take it for now. It can be quite good with our... Not what I was trying to click. It can be quite good with our multi-hitting skill with a bunch of rage build-up. Also, I'm really curious how Pyropause's passive is going to upgrade. Like, is it going to give more dodge? Is it going to give more healing? Is it going to be not only the first time each turn? Is it going to be something else entirely? Like, who knows? This guy is sort of fucked already because we have piercing. So as soon as I get to being able to use the Dagger Storm, we will largely just kill him. From what I've seen, it allows chat to vote on which things to pick, skills, passives, relics. It doesn't force it, just makes it pull. For the most part, I like that. I've seen other games that have done that before. And I think it's cute. It can be a little awkward just because there's stream delay on Twitch. And so it can be a little annoying waiting for the poll at the end of like every single battle if you're trying to always involve chat in your decisions. But for the most part, I think it's kind of fun to have those sort of automated polls. I am taking a lot of damage by hurting myself. Well, a lot is perhaps an overstatement. Also, I could be blocking first. Which is what I should be doing. I just keep spacing out that that's an option. Anyways, whatever. Let's apply some poison. Doesn't really matter. As a viewer, I would like a plugin that lets me mouse over and get the details without bugging the streamer. Yes, that is also a good form of integration. Fewer games do that, but it is solid. Also, yes, our Dagger Storm just absolutely obliterates him. Because the whole gimmick of the crab is that he has a lot of armor and not a lot of HP. And so we just absolutely obliterate him. I still really dislike, by the way, that you get rare skills as you level up. Don't like that. Don't think it should be that way. Whatever. Fine. First 2 poison applications each turn apply their poison twice. Okay. Don't hate it. Not that we have, like, strong poison application. But hey. Blade Barrage. First time any hero deals a crit each turn, this hero deals 10 piercing damage to all enemies. It's not bad, especially because the damage is coming from the hero, which means that rage does contribute. Ironically, Paw's passive at max rank heals for 3, so when using Flame Wreath, it'll actually heal you for 1, which is why I like the Fire faction as a whole, if they have certain healing outside potions. Yeah, that is weird that that is how they chose to take that passive. It's cool, but it is bizarre. But overall, I do think that the meta progression in this game is too strong. And not particularly interesting. Like, it's fine, but... and again, if they had like a proper Ascension mode that was designed in mind for you using a team of like max rank characters, I would have a lot less complaints about it. I still would like to see the meta progression to be a little more interesting in execution, but regardless. Nature's Guardian might be worthwhile. Gain a dodge. If an enemy has 30 plus poison, also apply 1 dodge to other heroes. And this does go down in cost, which I like. Going up in crit chance, I like. I'm also sort of intrigued by the Glowcap Spores, but I think we're just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to take this. Okay, so that... Oh, it's unique, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna put that there. I guess I don't need this to be on Pyropause. And we do want Blade Barrage on you. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I have these, but so be it. Also, I need to upgrade the crit chance thing. Which I am just gonna do now. I should have looked at the shop first. Don't care. Here we are. Damage skills used this turn gain piercing. Don't really care. Like, it's fine. Whatever. Don't think. I don't care. First time any hero takes unblocked damage each turn, they gain 2 rage. Yeah. That's definitely good enough for the moment. Although I don't, like, super have space for it. I guess let's swap that out with the Embolden for the moment. Because I probably just have better places to be spending my energy every turn. Yeah, this is the guy that punishes us for attacking him, so let's not do that. Yep, that's a lot of damage, but that's fine. Okay, luckily this guy does not deal damage on AoE attacks. Because if he did, fuck that, by the way. It's a little deceptive because it seems like he should, based on the wording of the ability. But he doesn't, which is fine. It's definitely better for me that he doesn't. Alright, and then we blow that up. We do some damage to him. We do not do that. And I guess I can't taunt him because he's not attacking. Interesting that that's the case. It does make that ability a lot less appealing. Alright, let's just do that, and then it explodes him. And, yeah. Ta-da! Woo! It's a little weird to me that poison damage critting immediately triggers poison damage. I do want that precision. The Hungry Grubbling, I think, is probably worth us taking. Like, it's not insane, but there's definitely going to be times where it's worthwhile, so I will take that. Yeah, anyways, in rare. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to get a lot more poison build up, which unfortunately I'm not really headed towards yet. But there are ways in which I can start to fix that. And we're taking a relic. There are rare skills that would be nice here, but just getting more of the economy stuff is really good. Like, yes, this does make the minimum shop reroll more expensive. I think it's still worth it. I was about to say, as I saw you pass a bunch of really good poison stuff. Yeah, I'm aware. I know what I was doing. Remove all poison from all enemies. Apply that much poison to target enemy. 25% crit chance. So it just goes down in cooldown. I mean, it's nice. It just applies 25% extra poison every time you do it. Whenever an enemy takes poison damage, apply corruption to the target. It's okay. feel like I should probably take Veno Shift. The problem is that applying 500 poison and 50 rage are at odds with each other. They just don't... Like, unless I get something that changes my damage output to poison, it's just not gonna work well together. Not to say that I can't do both in the same run. I definitely can. I do think we probably take Veno Shift. Sure, fine. Start of each turn, apply 2 rage to each hero who dealt damage with an active skill last turn. It's fine. I do sort of run out of space for that. I run out of space for a lot of things, frankly. Still weirded out by Toxic Slam not applying poison, since that's what I would have assumed poison damage means, but apparently it doesn't. Could take this to just apply a bunch of poison. I maybe should. Okay. I think we're just not going to worry about that. Because I would like to get the 500 poison, but like they'll be easier to do later. And here's the stupid curse mechanic. Fine, we'll just take the 5 corruption, because I think the others are just worse. I mean, I think they're all dumb, but whatever. At least corruption doesn't apply to friendly fire. If it did, that would be atrocious. Yeah, I'm still mad that I let myself take so much damage earlier. Oh well, here we are. Okay, so he's got dodge. And then one of these two is going to have to take some damage. Ow. Yeah. So that can apply poison, which is incredibly stupid that that can happen. Yeah, I should have stopped myself because I could see that it was going to apply the poison, but I didn't act in time. So that's a problem. Also, I totally have been spacing out and thinking that this applies extra poison. It does not. It's 25% crit chance, which is not helpful. Anyways, don't actually need Veno Shift. I was thinking that did something different than it does. Don't know why I was thinking that. I clearly am losing my mind a little bit. Nope, I really don't want even more poison. that's a problem. Yeah, I've really kind of fucked myself.